There, okay. Oh my gosh. I cannot. It's been a minute since it snowed, but oh no, don't get on my lens. This this snow is just magical. The flakes are so huge. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love snow. So freaking magical. Like, the one just goes in my eyeball. It is just, I don't know if you can see at the very top. It is just coming down like crazy. Can't even see it. I just realized that I recorded a lot on the S&Q, which I believe is like slow-mo. So just in case I can't use that footage, that just sucks. But my husband, me, and our friend are launching our coffee business later this year. So moving the espresso machine out here so I can get some really pretty natural light shots and content so I can create a backlog for later this year. And I just finished cleaning the inside of my group head, and I need to clean everything else and just kind of get this space back to looking pretty. So at least we're on movie mode now. One of the things we got was these portable coffee filters, and they come with this cute little like scoop. But we found out about these from watching Ryu camp. He's one of our favorite kind of easy watch. I don't know how to describe his channel. It's a very marketing-esque, where it's very clear that he's promoting products, like everything is label facing forward and really good focus. But it's just a very relaxing way to watch someone set up their camp. Let's see if I can open. I was trying not to rip it open, but it's okay. But when you're camping, you get these little portable things, and they have ears on them. Let's see if I can figure out how to open it. I haven't opened one before. So you put your grounds in it. I don't know if you can see inside it that well. And then you put it over your cup, and then you pour water in, kind of like, what is it called? I can't think of it. I can't think of the name. But anyway, it's basically like a pour over. Basically like a little pour over, a quick little coffee. The slower, it says on it, the slower you pour the water, the more concentrated it'll be. But I imagine I won't have the patience for that, and I'll just fill it all the way to the top and let it steep like tea. But I'm really excited to use those. Oh, Cooper, I'm so sorry. So sorry. This cup, my friend went to Machu Picchu, Peru in college and studied abroad for a little bit, and she brought me back this mug, and I just absolutely love it. I will cherish this thing forever. But I'm a little bummed because I just pulled it out. I stopped using it because the inside enamel was cracking, and when I just pulled it out, a little piece chipped off. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get this close enough for you to see. You see that little chip? fucking rude, man. Anyway, I think she deserves to be up here. Penny and Charisse, love you. This one is made from a local potter up in northeastern Oregon, Olaf, and he hand makes all of these, and they are just my favorite. I love the design. I love how he makes the inside kind of, I don't know if it's called glazing, but all of the colors in each of the mugs are a little different. This is one of his too. This was my first one I ever got. It was $40. It's like a 21 ounce, I think. 20 ounce? 24? I don't know. It's a big one. But this I've had, God, since high school. And the handle broke off. You might not even really be able to see it, but I just super glued it back together. I had messaged him to see if it's repairable, and he said, nah. And I was like, cool, I'll just super glue it. And he was like, yeah, that should work. So this is the OG. I haven't seen one in this color combo in a while with just like neutrals and a blue, but I really love it. It's my favorite. This was done from a local potter as well from Brownsville, Oregon. Oh shoot, what's her name? I'm going to message my friend because I know she'll know. But anyway, she had us all out at her property, and it was just absolutely stunning. Huge, lovely property, lots of wild plants, and she does pottery. So Josh and our friend who are doing the coffee business, they kind of brought me in this year. But a few years ago, they did an event, and we got a cup from her because she's just the sweetest. We absolutely love her. And I feel like garbage that I can't freaking think of her name. I can picture her face, but sorry, my love. And then this was a gift from my grandpa. Yours truly at 4 years old. That is a gap tooth. I had that till I was probably like 13. I used to suck my fingers like this. Yeah. For way too long. Let's get a close up of that pretty mug. Adorbs. That sun hat though. I never really noticed the shirt. I kind of look like I could be a pilgrim child. Have some chocolate for our mochas. The best chocolate sauce, but I'm out. But I'm hoping maybe if I leave it up here, she will warm. When the coffee maker comes on, she'll warm and be good. And then caramel. Ghirardelli's alright, but Monin's way better. No, 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 no. Back up, kid. That's disgusting. Ronan pulled out the dripping tray from our pancake maker. That's gross. You're licking that. Did you get that? Oh. Oh, excuse you. Is it good? Did you enjoy it? Okay. Oh my gosh. It doesn't smell bad. It's still pretty hard. I think it's fine. I think squash can last forever, and it gets like basically freezing out here like a fridge. So I bet that squash is fine. Like, can I advertise that this is what we're using for our coffee, or should I not?
I mean, I think we can have it, but we don't need to say that that's what we're going to be using. Well, yeah, because we don't know what it's going to be called yet or anything, but
Yeah.
I just mean like no one would know the coffee that we're using. That's just running. You don't need coffee beans.
There it goes.
Oh. Come here. Come here. What are you doing?
Oh, Jordan, what are you doing?
Are you still going?
It was like seeing it filled up and then just kept going.
That's a lot of beans.
It's a lot of beans. So these are the beans that shall not be named because they will be our new coffee bean. We haven't figured out what we're gonna call our rest yet. So she's up there, sitting tight and pretty. And then these, I'm gonna label the tops. These are, hey, quit. These are old beans. So this is what I've been using, just to try to get through them because I don't like being wasteful. No, stop. Quit. You gotta leave it alone. A coffee bean though. So these most likely will become like cold brew or something just to kind of get through it faster. Hey. Anyway, I think so far it looks pretty good. Gonna have to move that tree downstairs eventually. We have a lot to do this week. I don't really want to do any of it though. Let's get this corner cleaned up first. Okay, now I'm feeling it. Got that all clean. I have EDM music on, so you can't hear it, but it's like giving me some motivation right now. Okay, we will eventually put these up, but I can't focus with music on. Eventually gonna put these lights up when we get back, but I want to go take Cooper on a little hike while it's nice because it is supposed to rain later today and he looks bored out of his mind, so I'm gonna go do that and then I'll see you guys when I get back. Wrong way! Wrong way! Go this way! Don't fall at the end. This is very icy. Oh my gosh. Here's the lake I took pictures of, or river I took pictures of before. It was just so cool. Oh, this side's cool too. Hey, I'm coming. I'm sorry. I've taken too long. Okay, go ahead. Oh my god. The one thing I love about Cooper is that he will never get too far ahead of me. He always turns around and checks in. And I didn't intentionally train him to do that. I used to play a game where I would hide. If he got too far ahead of me, I would hide and then call his name. So I think he's always on edge that he's gonna lose me. But it works. I mean, he'll go a little bit of ways ahead of me, turn around, wait till I get closer, then take off again. It's just very, very good boy. Oh, I need to get some micro spikes too. Smell of pine trees right now. It's so weird. I had a weird dream a couple weeks ago, and it's just kind of sat with me because it felt really profound on like a spiritual level. It totally felt like there is some type of spiritual experience in it, really. But don't pee on your leash. But we haven't really talked about it because I know some things are just meant for me, and at the same time I love to share things that happen for me because I think it's really cool, and I bet it happens to a lot of people, but we don't share it for whatever reason. But mine felt very, very much like a question from the divine or God or whatever, just asking me if I could take more, if I could handle more. And it felt really root-based, security, creativity, like birthing new projects. And maybe I'll tell the whole dream on another time, but the symbology in it was crazy. And I was like, yeah, I have room for that. And there was another person in the dream, and they were like, oh, you do? I was like, yeah, no worries. And it just really felt extremely significant. My period just started today too, so I'm getting some pre-crampies. Well, actually, I guess since it started, it's actual crampies. Don't come down! Wait, back up, back. Cooper, back. Push your body back. No, it's so icy. Honey, you gotta make room for me. There you go. Good boy. You're so great. It's nice to have an easy dog. Ronan's kind of our complicated dog right now because of his reactivity, but anyway, it just felt really cool. And I've just been sitting with that dream, sitting with the state of the world. And I posted a video yesterday just about how I've been really struggling emotionally with shit because it feels like everything is so hidden. The example I can give is like essentially horses are being farmed for blood for their pregnancy hormone, and that hormone is then administered to pigs to increase their pregnancy, like how fast they can have litters, but then it also increases the quantity of litters. And you can only assume that those pigs are not living a life. You know, they're probably the pigs that we see in cement buildings with cages and they can't move, you know, like you can only imagine. But I imagine if that's the practice that they're using with horses, that's icy, that they're also not, they don't care about the welfare of the pigs either. But essentially they do that to keep up with the pork industry, which I find repulsive in so many ways. Like I have a cousin who I don't really know what he does. We're not like super close, but he works in biology, which means that they test on animals. And I just think that's repulsive. And I'm sure if I ever got into a conversation with that extended family, I would be the one kind of kicked out because it's my uncle and my uncle's son and my cousin's sibling. But it's just such an archaic practice. It really isn't needed anymore. Anyway, not to depress everyone else. It is just, it's a lot to hold. I'm not crying because of that, right? It's so fucking chilly outside. My eyes water like crazy. I'm not crying. But I think I just need to be outside. Hi. You see that cute boy's face? You come here. I love you. You're so perfect. You are so perfect. Okay, let's go. But anyway, I've been sitting with a lot of stuff lately. And I think it is important to share because I know I'm not the only one feeling this, for sure. One of my best friends feels this exact same way, and it's like you have to know how shitty things are running behind the scenes. Otherwise, we would never know that it's happening, you know? Like, I would never in a million fucking years be like, are mares being impregnated and then all of their blood taken to be sold to the pork industry? Like, that never would have crossed my mind when doing like research on which brands to support. And I think that's the upsetting thing, is that it's so deep under that I don't think most people would know to fucking like that even is happening. It's just bizarre. Anyway, don't you go and that river is frozen. Okay. Whoa. Did that do what you want? Okay, let's go. Anyway, I'm getting to the point. This all started because I smelled the pine trees. But I think my intuition is kicking up a lot on what I need, because the other day I went to bed and what are you doing? And I just kept getting this deep pine, it's sappy smell, and I just remember laying there being like, oh my god, that smells so good, but I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Like, none of my body products really smell like pine tree, and the closest thing I could guess was it was my deodorant. It was like Hey Human, it's like a sandalwood and something else, but my god, it smelled so fucking good. And then the second I smelled the pine tree here, I was like, that's exactly what I was smelling in the living room. So I don't know if my subconscious is working overtime, giving me some good dreams, giving me some good context clues. But we're following it today because it's like the first day where it's not below 0 and Cooper doesn't have to have his booties on. So we're just doing an easy river walk, and if the weather's still nice, I'm gonna go get Ronan and do the same thing with him, and hope that no one shows up with their dog when I have Ronan. Good boy. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm coming, honey. There he is. What are you doing? Am I taking too long? I just kind of I'm gonna sit in this for a minute. Wanna lay down? Wanna lay down? Come on. Oh gosh. You just gonna stay there? Where are you going? Oh. Oh. so dark. Oh, I went right up my jacket. Good boy. Oh my gosh. Man, I wish I could just take a nap right here, honestly. How creepy if I saw someone back there. We're gonna have to head back soon. So, some changes. I decided to fold our futon out into daybed mode because I want a cozy little spot. And I cleaned up. I'm still gonna have to organize that. I tried to quickly clean for my therapy appointment, thinking it was at 2, only to log in and realize that it was at 1. So I hate doing that. I feel like such a dick, but I'm allowed to make mistakes. But yeah, otherwise, that's it. We did get the lights hung up, but I'm gonna wait until it gets a little darker outside and then we can turn them on for like a reveal. Does that sound good? Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Bye guys.